Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Emmerdale's Ryan Stocks star James Moore marries Sophie Edwards in emotional wedding. Emmerdale's James Moore and his bride Sophie Edwards are still on cloud nine after their fairy tale wedding just days before. The beloved ITV soap star, known for his role as Ryan Stocks and his special needs teacher partner, said, "I do it in a spellbinding ceremony at Cheltenham's Manor by the lake, with 100 of their nearest and dearest, including Emmerdale castmates, in attendance." For James, who has cerebral palsy, it was a day he once feared might never come. A visibly moved Sophie recalled James' heartfelt evening speech. When James made his evening speech, he spoke about growing up with disability and how he thought he would never find love or a wife, she shared. "That really tugged on everybody's heartstrings because it just proves that love is there for absolutely everybody. It was one of my highlights of the day." His speech ruined me. Now relaxing at their Gloucester home, the couple opened up to talk about settling into married life. "It feels surreal," admitted 32-year-old James. "It was so busy and so intense. It's nice to have a bit of time to ourselves." The pair, who have been together for 5.5 years after first connecting on Bumble, exchanged vows with joy and humor. James quipped, "I joked in my speech at the wedding that we don't tell people we met on a dating app. We say we met through friends." Sophie chimed in, adding a personal touch. "I didn't know that James was disabled until he mentioned it. And I didn't know he was on Emmerdale until he said. I had to Google Ryan Stocks Emmerdale. However, my mom is a big Emmerdale fan and she was ecstatic." James and Sophie, after getting engaged on a romantic getaway to Manchester, dedicated 2 years to meticulously planning their dream autumn wedding, with every detail reflecting their unique style. Sophie was adamant about one thing. "My non-negotiable was having a bouncy castle," she revealed. The couple also had a clear vision for the theme. "We wanted pumpkins. We knew we weren't going to wear the traditional colors, so my dress was blush and James' suit was dairy milk purple." James chimed in with his take on tradition. "We never wanted to be particularly traditional. I mean, my suit was blooming purple. It took me months to find." He even broke convention by choosing a best woman, selecting his longtime friend Amy. "I've known Amy since we were teenagers. We were in that emo crowd that every town center had in 2011, he recalled fondly. "We met in Cheltenham and she's always been there for me. When I was picking people to be in my groom's party, I thought, do I need to have a best man? Because Amy is my best friend, so why can't it be her?" The wedding was brimming with personal touches, from a Lego station for guests to create minifigures to a donut wall inspired by the couple's beloved show, The Simpsons. With the help of family, they crafted a day that was unmistakably theirs. Decorations, flowers. "We did all of that ourselves with James' sister, mum, and nieces," Sophie explained. "Even the table centerpieces were a family creation. The centerpieces on the tables were knitted pumpkins that James' mum had made. She'd been knitting them for about 6 months. We hole-punched leaves with a heart hole punch to make the confetti. We had a temporary tattoo station with tattoos of Pokemon, flowers, and black cats in homage to our cat Bubba. Those little things make it so much more personal." Emmerdale's Emma Atkins and Mark Charnock were among the guests who gathered at the historic manor set in the idyllic Cotswolds for the outdoor ceremony. Not only was it a sight to behold, but it was also fully accessible. "We went to some venues, but due to historical preservation, they tend to be inaccessible," shared James, a wheelchair user. Sophie chimed in, "We're in 2024, but there are some venues that just aren't accessible. It's nobody's fault. It's how some of these historic buildings were built, but the manor has always been so inclusive. They made sure the ramps were down and ensured James always had a straw with his drink. They couldn't be more helpful, and again, it promotes the message that marriage can be for anybody, regardless of their ability."